Out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaken out. You look at Oklahoma City, they have looked in control all season long, aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And, of course, San Antonio sitting just one spot below them.
Right now for the Thunder, they're gripping that #1 spot as tight as they can this last week of games. As they cruise into the postseason, they definitely want that top seed advantage.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Devin Vassell, then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Champagnie at the power forward position. And for the Thunder, two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
The shake. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Pass to Dort. SGA deciding where to go with it. It's good. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Shot clock at 5. And here's Vassell from the arc. No good that time. Some solid defense from Williams. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for OKC. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
Yeah, it was a tough one to watch. There were some bright moments, but ultimately their mistakes caught up with them.
To be perfectly frank with you, I'm surprised it was as close as it was. I thought they were outclassed all night. The ability to affect a shot and then secure the rebound, that is big time, folks.
Vassell passes to Champagnie. Wembanyama, high post. Over Hartenstein, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the night.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Holmgren with a screen on Fox. And he lobs it up top, and Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, Hartenstein doing easy work around the cup. That's a pretty pass and a better finish.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Back to Fox. Pass to Castle. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Champagnie. He's covered by Holmgren. Three-pointer, Fox. Good defense there from SGA.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now here's Hartenstein. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. They now take the lead.
Well, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with the reputation as a spacer.
When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy is 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. A different look for Oklahoma City. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren, and it's Wallace in for Dort. San Antonio also making some changes. Harrison Barnes comes in for Vassell, and it's Harper in for Castle. A minute 15 left to play in the first. It's Barnes on the wing. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Hartenstein. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Thunder leading by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. He's covered by Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Hartenstein. Wembanyama with a bucket. Wembanyama's got 6 points. And Williams has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Fires the three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Out to the right wing. Here's Wembanyama. Out to Fox. And the three off target. Wallace outside. Pass to Hartenstein. With one on the clock. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So, on the floor for San Antonio, Johnson and Barnes, your small and power forwards. Stephon Castle is out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the 5. Oklahoma City leading by 8. The kick out to Wiggins. On the wing, Mitchell. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. San Antonio with the ball. Their last encounter in Oklahoma City, where they were able to handle the Thunder.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Yay, back to you.
They'll get there. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So for Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. Dort comes in for Joe. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. San Antonio also making some changes. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Harper. Spurs trail by 9. And the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit, Doris. Went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
It is a prerequisite for Mark Daigneault that you be able to guard your backside off on the defensive end. They lean into their strengths. They were the best of the West in 2024, and then you go out and get better. That front office is first level good. So good.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw's good for Fox. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. And both free throws good for Fox. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That's for certain. Shams, thank you for the report. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette.
Victor Wembanyama.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander, 35 points for him last game against San Antonio.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
Wembanyama, pass to Fox. Castle against Hartenstein. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And that's the kind of pressure Castle could put on a defense.
It's his first trip to the line.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Castle at the line for two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Castle.
You love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Second free throw, no good.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. A minute 37 left in the second quarter. And here's Fox. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against New York.
And the way he passed the basketball was also a major factor. He created a ton of opportunities for his teammates, guys.
Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. Hartenstein with a screen on Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. Trailing by 8. On the wing, Fox. Back to Wembanyama. And stolen by Hartenstein. SGA passes to Williams. Here's SGA. Impressive finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's just concentration from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy's accustomed to big-time defense.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
From deep, SGA. Outside for Dort. The 3-ball. They grab their own miss. From deep, Holmgren. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Spurs trail by 8. Wembanyama, screen on Dort. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
SGA finds Dort. Here's Holmgren. Holmgren's size beats the contact.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Well, their offense reminds me of this halftime show. They've got star talent, they provide endless entertainment, and the competition doesn't stand a chance.
Why does self-promotion sound much better coming from you than me?
Because I'm a guy that thinks about self and promotion.
And now, an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. And this is from Hoops Queen Life. It's a question for Shaq. Who was your favorite team to play for?
Let's see, I played for so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Obviously, the Lakers. What up, LA? Love y'all.
Yeah, I'm glad he counted those teams because I was on 7. He has a little amnesia.
I learned that from your time in Denver, Orlando, and Detroit.
Okay, enough.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books, 1 half to go. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Thunder leading by 8. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied. It just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Doris from the 11th pick in 2018, the last year's league MVP. How did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a 3-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league. What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Here's Champagny. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Wembanyama. 4 on the clock. Wembanyama, so comfortable inside.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back to you, Ryan.
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. A moment here to see the numbers for De'Aaron Fox.
He's having problems with his shot these days, and the analytics show that with his true shooting percentage headed down in the last 10 games. I wouldn't be surprised if he turned it around quickly, though.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Fox with a screen on Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Champagny. Off target from 3-point range.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Dort, the pass to Holmgren. Ooh, Holmgren fighting through contact.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. 15-point game. Pass to Castle. Tipped.
And tough defense from Isaiah Hartenstein. He's not having it at the rim.
Yep, count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Fox. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And that sends Victor Wembanyama to the free throw line. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Barnes is checked in.
Shooting for San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama. At the line for 1.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Second team foul.
minutes gone now in the third quarter. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 11.
I'll tell you, solid defender, right? He can cover multiple spots. Barnes active getting up into that shooter.
Going up top, it's Wembanyama.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Outside Mitchell. Outside Williams. And it's off from three-point range. Spurs trail by 12. To the inside, and stolen by Williams. Here's Holmgren. Big Ted throwing it down.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Mitchell against Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Mitchell. Three-pointer, Fox. The shot comes out. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Back to the game after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the center position. Vassell passes to Barnes. And there's the drive. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Barnes has gotten his first bucket of the night. SGA against Fox. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Ooh, Shea driving it with a purpose.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shea Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
Vassell outside. Cornette sets a screen. Vassell passes to Cornette and stolen by Williams. Now here's Wallace. Defense is right there. There's a screen by Wiggins. From downtown. Oh, he cannot hit. Spurs trail by 14. Now Barnes. Outside Fox. Oh, he missed the jumper.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here he goes. The 17-footer. Oh, it misses.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Cornette at the post. Williams defending. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Wallace. And it's Dort in for Joe. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Champagnie comes in for Barnes. And Castle's subbed in for Harper. 17 points was their biggest margin. Up top, SGA. He's covered by Fox. Here's Holmgren. Here's the pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. Now Hartenstein. Wembanyama rips down the board. And stolen by Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Fox. Misses the three! And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
And what strength by Castle. A tough-nosed guard who knows how to score through contact.
First team foul. At the line for the Spurs, Castle. One shot.
Oklahoma City leading by 9. Gilgeous-Alexander, yes sir, from 13 feet.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Thunder.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And it's been a phenomenal year for them. They play with so much confidence night in, night out. This notches another huge win, 65 in total. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for 2, Isaiah Hartenstein.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Boy, there are so many things to admire about Hartenstein's game. Excellent passer, unselfish on the offensive end, makes floaters at a ridiculous level, and boy, do you know you're going to get a high level of defensive physicality nightly.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. So it's Oklahoma City winning this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.